This is Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at Tesla, TSLA. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell a stock commodity ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Tesla. Now you can see here after the earnings, we had a big jump up here, just a big gap and go kind of a situation. Now, yesterday here we made that higher high. This is what we're looking for right there, was that 264.86. Now you can see where obviously on Friday it got above that. You got all the way to 269.49. And then yesterday we kind of like topped out and now we have ourselves a red candle. So now we got to see here exactly where this is going to go, okay? So let's look at the downside here first. So we're looking at yesterday's low, looking at 262.24. Then we'll come over here, right here, you're looking at 255.32. And then this is what I want to show you is this gap, okay? 242.65. And then on top of here, we look at top of that candle, we have all the way up to 218.72. So that's a big gap and a big fill. I'm not saying that's going to be, filled right away here, but this one here never got filled also, okay? So what you're going to do is look at the bottom of that candle, you got 232.34, and then we look at the top of here, you're looking at, 223.34, and then we look at the bottom of that candle at 232.34 here. So this gap really never filled because it just jumped right above. Now we have this 21-day sitting here at 237.46, and that 8-day at what we got there? Okay, at 235.53. Then we have your 50-day coming all the way down here at 231.50, and then we have the Hondo at 222.56. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. I don't really like charts like this because it's a gap and go situation. Eventually, you have two gaps right here that eventually will get filled. Okay, but let's take a look here on the upside here now. Okay, so. If we can break above this 271, we'll have to look at our 273.54 level. Then I'm going to show you exactly where we can go and get much higher here. Let's take a look here now at a weekly chart. Okay, here we have that weekly chart here. Okay, so this is what you're looking for, that 271. That this is top of this candle right here. Okay, so what we're looking for here is yesterday we made that high, that 273.54, but you notice that it closed below that 271. That's going to be very, very key. Now, again, if we can get above that 271, then what we do is we just follow the price channels right across. Your next level is going to be 278.98, and then we'll come over to the left here. You're looking at 284.25. And then we have a nice big candle up here at 299.29. That's what you're going to be looking for. Then again, if it keeps right on rallying, then we'll come over here to the top of this candle. You're looking at 313.80. We'll bring this price channel right across here. You got 364.07. And then we got 384.29. And then we have up here, what we got is we got 402.67 and then your big retest of 415.50. But again, the weekly chart pretty much tells it all here. You got to get above that 271. I mean, not just get above, but you need to close above. Otherwise, you can come down here pretty hard. Now, again, when you look at this chart here, you got a low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So you got a really good bullish looking chart here. The question is here, do we have a double top situation? And she'll come down. So what you want to watch here is that 8-day, that 243.66. You want to watch that 200-day, 236.62, and then we want to watch that 225.52, that 21-day. But these are very, very nice because you got bottom left, upper right here. This is working out here very, very nice. We got to see here if it's going to come right on down. Now, when you look at that daily chart again, there's those two gaps that need to be filled eventually. Not going to say it's going to be done right now, but we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Just like Netflix. Netflix had that big run up. And that's what you got to be careful. Then she just keeps on pulling back. Now, there's going to be a lot of tech earnings tomorrow after the close. You got Meta, and then on Thursday, you got Microsoft, Apple, Google. So you got a lot of really, really good stuff. And then NVIDIA isn't going to be out until November 20th here. So today, if you're trading Tesla, watch that 271 level. That's going to be very key. If you can get above that, then we just follow the candles until we get all the way up to the top of this candle here. This is that 299.29 here, okay? So right now, she's looking very, very bullish. Let's just see if that double top is going to take effect, and she comes right on down. Okay, let's take a look here at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil and natural gas daily chart. Now, you can see here yesterday, we had this huge just drop right off, but we put like a bottoming tail in kind of a situation here, okay? Now, again, this is that war premium. This is that war premium. Now, over the weekend, Israel retaliated, but they didn't hit any oil facilities or power plant facilities or anything on that order. So this crude oil came right on down here, and you went all the way down here down to 66.92. So all you have to do is look to the left here. This was your support level at 66.95. You came in within 3 cents. So that's pretty good. Okay, so when always look to the left of the chart here. So you just take level to level to level, and that one kind of held within 3 cents. So that was like the bottoming situation. And now today, what we have an inside day. Okay, so now what we're looking for here is today's high, okay, so far was 68.17. Okay, so we look at the bottom of that candle. So next level is going to be 68.46. Okay, then we want to look to top of yesterday's candle. You're looking at that 69 flat. And then we have right there, this is that fill, 69.96, okay? Your gap and your fill, okay, but you have the 8-day sitting right there. So this could, once it breaks up there, you're probably going to head right for that 8-day, and then we could probably fill that gap. Now, again, if we can get above all that there, then we can just follow the candle right across here. What you got is you got a 70.67 here. You got 71.11, and then you're going to run right into that 50-day at 71.33, and then we have the 21-day right above that at 71.86 here. But let's just see how this shakes out. So what you're doing is you're trading against yesterday's candle, that high of 69 and that low of 66.92. We got to see how it shakes out. Remember, the API report will be out today at 4:30, and we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. But again, this is that war situation. So this is what you're trading. You're not really trading a supply and demand issue. Doesn't mean that Iran can't retaliate against, and then Israel come back and retaliate again. So I don't think this is far from done. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out if there's going to be a disruption here in the old crude ski, okay? So again, just trade yesterday's candle. That's going to be what you're going to be looking at. That 69 high, 66.92 there in the bottom. You lose that, then we have that 66.33. We come to the bottom here. You have 65.63, and then 65.27 there is going to be your big retest, okay? On the upside here, realistically, you're looking for that 8-day, okay, that gap fill, and we're looking for that 50-day and that 21-day. Let's see if we can get right back up into that area, that zone again. We got to see how it shakes out here by Friday. Okay, now natural gas, the contract rolled yesterday at 6 o'clock, and you can see there's the old roll, okay? So just like we had here, see how this gap, and then we went go. So now we got to see. Now, again, if you look at your ETFs, okay, like your BOIL or UNG, those aren't going to change, okay? These are just, that is not going to change. So right now, UNG, it closed out at 1334, and you're sitting at 1330. So that didn't change at all. But now you see it on the charts here, we're kind of like messed it up here. But now we left this big gap. So you're looking at the bottom there at 282, and then we're looking at the top of this candle here at 2.51 level here. Now, again, it throws the charts right off here because now all of a sudden this looks like, oh, this is really bullish, and it isn't. It's just a contract roll. So your RSI here is going up here. Your green just crossed over your red, so it looks very, very bullish. But again, this could come right on down here. Now, again, this never filled the gap in the month before that. It never filled the gap. Okay, but we got to see how this is going to shake out here. So it kind of messes the charts up here. So give it a couple of days here if you're trading natural gas, where that's going to see how it shakes out and get the charts back to normal here again. Okay, so again, you have your big upside target is going to be that 3.01, and then on the downside, you want to watch that 21-day, and then we want to watch the top of this candle here at that 2.51 level. Okay, I'll be back here midday trading. We'll take a look here at crude oil, natural gas, and then we'll throw something else in the old mix. Okay, thanks for watching.